Most counterfeited foods on the planet. 1. Milk. Adding water is the most common fraud to increase milk volume. The most famous case was in China. In 2008, baby formula milk was diluted with water. Melamine was added to boost the nitrogen content of the milk. 2. Black pepper. Pepper can be faked with starch, buckwheat, flour, and millet. Papaya seeds are common substitutes too. Once ground, the difference can only be seen under a microscope. 3. Honey. Producers use corn syrup, beet sugar, or sucrose to fake honey. They also chemically modify sugars to mimic it. 1/3 of all internationally traded honey is fake. 4. Maple syrup. As much as half of maple-style syrup is not real too. It often contains a mixture of corn syrup and caramel coloring. 5. Meat. The horse meat scandal broke in 2013. Irish authorities tested beef burgers from a range of supermarkets. Horse DNA was found in 9 out of 10 samples. Fox meat was used to fake donkey meat in 2014. Walmart removed batches of donkey meat from its stores in China. 6. Wasabi. Wasabi grows naturally along Japanese mountain springs. It's one of the most difficult plants to cultivate commercially. Nearly all wasabi sold outside of Japan is fake. It's a preparation of horseradish, sweetener, and cornstarch. The real thing costs roughly 30 times more, about $160 per pound. 7. Cinnamon. Most of the cinnamon sold in the US is cassia, not cinnamon. Cassia, grown mainly in Vietnam or China, is related to cinnamon. Cinnamon quills are composed of many paper-thin layers rolled up. Cassia, on the other hand, is a single sheet of bark. 8. Coffee. Ground coffee can be faked with ground acorns, barley, and wheat. Whole bean coffee naturally tends to have less filler. There are many steps in the coffee supply chain. It makes the origin of beans hard to track. 9. Tea. Tea leaves are easy to duplicate. It's also difficult to tell the difference when they are packaged. Tea is often faked with leaves from other plants and color additives. 10. Olive oil. Oil fraud has been going on since the days of ancient Rome. Spotting fakes can be especially difficult without a taste test. Most extra virgin olive oil still comes from Spain, Italy, or Greece. In 2019, a staggering 150,000 liters of fake EVOO were seized. 11. Vanilla. Only 1% of products sold with vanilla flavor are made with real vanilla. Most imitation vanilla is made from vanillin. It's an organic compound that does occur naturally in vanilla beans. But more often, vanillin is synthesized in a lab. It can be derived from petroleum using clove oil, wood, or bark. 11. Parmesan cheese. Only one cheese can be legally labeled Parmigiano Reggiano, but any cow's milk cheese with a particular rind can be called Parmesan. 12. Saffron. Saffron is the world's most expensive spice. It comes from the strands of the autumn crocus. 75,000 flowers yield a pound of saffron. It costs about $1,500 per pound. Saffron can be imitated with red-dyed hay, horsehair, or coconut.